We're going to play with decimals and place value with the term exactly. And for this activity, when I was doing it in the classroom, I used Monopoly money dollar bills. I needed, well, you could get by with less, but I used 10 of them. Then I had 10 dimes. And then I had 10 pennies. So I would give groups 10 dimes, 10 pennies, and 10 Monopoly dollar bills to play this game. Okay, so the idea here is that if I wanted to make up, for example, $2.57 in the most efficient way using dollars, dimes, and pennies, okay, then what I would want is I would want 2 dollar bills. I would want 5 dimes, okay? So I'm going to write 10 cents, but I'm going to change that in just a second, okay? And then I would want 7 pennies. Okay. So I know we don't have nickels and quarters here. I chose pennies, dimes, and dollars to simulate base 10. Okay, so I've got my $2 bills, my 5 dimes, and my 7 pennies. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this notation, though, for 10 cents. And 10 cents would be the same thing as 0.1 or 0.10. Okay, and 1 cent would be the same thing as 0.01. Okay, so what's happening here is that we are actually using place value. The dollars are the ones. The dimes are the tenths. Okay. And the pennies are the hundredths. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the same game we did earlier with exactly. Okay. The exactly game. All right. So 2.57 is the same thing as exactly how many hundredths? And then we also want to know it's exactly how many tenths? And it's exactly how many ones? Okay. All right. Well, just to remind you, hundredths are the same thing as pennies. So how many pennies would I need to use to write $2.57? I would need to use 257 pennies. So 2.57 is exactly 257 hundredths. Okay, let's try the next one. If I was going to use tenths, which are dimes, how many dimes would I need? Well, I'd need 5 dimes here, but I'm going to have to write 10 dimes twice, so that would be 25 dimes. And then that 7 cents I can't represent as a dime, so it's going to be a fraction of a dime. So this would be 25.7 tenths. All right, how about ones? Ones, whole dollar bills. Well, I have $2 bills and a fraction of a dollar bill. So this would just be 2.57. Okay. So notice that when I do hundredths, I take the whole number, remove the decimal. When I do tenths, I move the decimal 1 spot to the right. And when I do ones, I leave it right where it's at. Okay, so let's try this again. If I had the number 317, and I want to know exactly how many hundredths. Okay, so hundredths is pennies, so I would need to use 317 pennies in order to do this. Okay, if I want to write this in dimes, okay, so if I wanted to write $3.17 exactly in dimes, I'd need 1 dime plus 30 dimes, so 31 dimes. This 7 cents is a part of a dime, so it'd be 31.7 tenths. Okay. And if I want to know exactly how many ones, okay, well, there's 3 whole ones, and this doesn't make up a whole dollar bill. This is a fraction of it. So it would be 3.17 ones. All right. This is going to take some practice. Stay the course. You can do it. Good luck.